Love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wildcard playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Milwaukee Brewers.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Galvis. First pitch, 7:05.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. In the air out to left. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Batting third.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Joey Votto
sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. Braun on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Stepping.
Play ball.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone. Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And it's just leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Left fielder.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Next for Milwaukee, number 2 will take his first hacks here. Bauer into his motion. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Tyler Austin now. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Something you don't see all that often anymore, as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Here's another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the center fielder to the track, and that one is gone.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
33, Jesse Winker.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich is there. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. 1-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Austin moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7. Eugenio.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Calling for it, Yelich. And that's the third out. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Reds lead this one 2-1. Leading off the inning, Hernan Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, number 18, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 44 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Next for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy with that one.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So a good job there of taking third unannounced. But meanwhile, the strikeout means two men are gone now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he rips it on the ground to second. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play. Lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aristides Aquino. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with three straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, number 17. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2 to 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, all even at 2 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First delivery to him on the way. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 2. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage. during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Extending his arms very well. Right fielder's head. One-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Tyler Austin. Runner goes for third. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a...
Play ball. 3. Hey now. Ball field. 3. Out. 3. 4.
Your attention, please. Here's hitting for the Reds.
In is Joey Votto now, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Scorched to third. Mustakis has it. There's one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Amir Garrett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Leading off the inning, number 18, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Takes this the other way to right. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the right fielder.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, third base.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher.
So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, number 2. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Tyler Austin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Jose Iglesias will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Jake Faria.
Pitching for the Brewers,
Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Tyler Saladino will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tyler Saladino.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. One away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hernan Perez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, number 18.
Striding into the box, number 18. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the National League wildcard game, the Cincinnati Reds launched 3 home runs as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, as they will now continue their postseason run and move on to play in the National League Division Series. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild cards. Your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the Wild Card Playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first down.
Batting second.
In now for the O's, Austin Wynns, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Now here it comes. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is plate. Matt Chapman.
Leading off for the A's.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit. And I'm sure it was.
One there, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Dwight Smith Jr.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Laureano is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Santander.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, number 21, as he sends it on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The runner's breaking for home. And a late squeeze attempt. But this will be foul. Ho, ho. Santander takes his lead at third with one away. And the runner's coming home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. Into the box, Austin Wynns. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Piscotty is there, and he'll put it away to retire the... So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mark Trumbo.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato Nunez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 66, Tanner Scott.
Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Here's the first pitch.
Austin Wynns.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Laureano sprinting after it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Left fielder.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball.
Now batting.
Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Simeon in the hole. Simeon bare hands it. The tap. He's safe. Impressive play. Can't quite get him. And now the potential tying run is aboard. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, man. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Pedro Severino.
So digging in now, Pedro Severino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Laureano on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Trumbull blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. It's now a 7-7 game. He will score as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw battle.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to score. You're down by one going into the ninth. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Please.
Yeah, these are the knocks.
Now pitching for the Athletics. Number 52.
Next up for the A's, Josh Begley. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Michael Givens gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. Chad Pinder. Now the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chad Pinder becomes out number 2 this inning. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Oakland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the American League wildcard game, the Baltimore Orioles smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Kyle Hendricks will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks...
So stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Zobrist.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter, Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Hayward, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this guy is dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Javier Baez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's just 2 for 12. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. First pitch on its way.
Batting fifth.
First pitch fastball in there for a cold strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Scherzer.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. And quickly there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
Leading off for the Cubs, Noah Gray.
And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
The pitcher.
And he fouls this one off.
Hendricks.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get to the chase again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kyle Hendricks becomes out number 2 this inning. Albert Almora is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's up.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Scherzer has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Leading off.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Scherzer is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Now batting, the third baseman.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Bryant, a Nevada native. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2000. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Soto going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. No hits to this point. Here now the 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Nash ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. His first homer so far in the series, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the bat. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hit. Taking him out on only 3 pitches.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Fouled off. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cubs 1. So in now for Chicago,
Kyle Hendricks.
will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off-speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Adams will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Scherzer's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The center fielder.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Almora.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist.
Now
it's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Suzuki waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder.
Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bryant has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. He went deep last. A bouncer to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. Cubs strand. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37. David.
Striding in now for the Nats, Max Scherzer. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Pops this one up, and there's the first out. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Nicholas Castellanos will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next is Albert Almora. 0-1 the count.
Almora.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Parra. And that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs.
Now
Sean Doolittle is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Leading up.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
The batter.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Strike one to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parra has a beat on it. One down.
Now
first delivery to him on the way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Set to deliver the 0-1. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Fielded by Rendon. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. In is Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ryan Zimmerman is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
No balls and a strike to count. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Nationals, the pitcher,
Brian Dozier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Dozier.
Drilled on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Digging in, Trey Turner is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
In now is Adam Eaton as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Bryant shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 6,
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Juan Soto to the plate now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 0-1. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they open up a 4-run lead. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they score 4 times on 2 hits, including the home run, 1 Cub error, and no one left. Ryan Zimmerman will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 11.
Joe Ross, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 40.
Ross, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Into the box now, David Bodie. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Snap throw to third.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Washington Nationals win the opener here in the division series. Wander Suero earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 1 of the National League Division Series, the Washington Nationals launched 3 home runs as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs, 8-4. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. In Game 1 of the NL Division Series, the Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, 4-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are...
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. On one hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1, the Rays nothing. Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air to right field. Santander waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 35. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 35.
High in the air out toward shallow right. Santander waits on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
At the plate, Renato Nunez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now in the box, DJ Stewart. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So he got him swinging. DJ Stewart is sent packing for the second out of the inning. The 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Anthony Santander.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In the air to straightaway right. On the run is Santander. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Ready for another chance? Anthony Santander hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Lowe has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 35. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. 1-1. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 1 of the American League Division Series, the Tampa
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way.
Jonathan.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a foul ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well.
Let's play ball. He's big. He's out. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
pitching for the Orioles, number 55. Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, number 21, now running at second base, number 3.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 2 of the AL Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 4 of the National League Division Series, the Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 4 of the American League Division Series, the Tampa Bay Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-5. They've now tied the series at 2 heading into Game 5. In Game 4 of the AL Division Series, the Indians hit 3 long balls as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 11-8. They've now tied the series at 2 heading into Game 5. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Iglesias.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Seager is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel.
Number 15.
First offering on its way. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now the 0-1. Line hard, but foul. Runner breaks for third. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. His career batting line against Hill, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bellinger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, A.J.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. His career batting line against Hill, not great. He's 1 for 8. A bouncer to the left side. Seager from the outfield grass. Throw just in time as they get him by an island. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And you can see there the team of the moment is the Chicago Cubs, as they have already clinched their entry to the NL Championship Series as they sit home and wait for an opponent. In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2. He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Bellinger is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Jock Peterson. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Corey.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager. Your attention please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In the 5th and deciding game of the NLDS, the Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, clinching the series and earning their right to play in the National League Championship Series. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Baltimore, the second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So coming to the plate, William Casado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Casado.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
The left fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the runner's on his way home. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Eric.
And leading up for the Rays, the third baseman, Eric Segar.
Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in to try it again, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hard hit ball to second. Low over to his left, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Number 21.
At the plate, number 21. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the.
Next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Pedro Severino.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Santander. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
I never found myself nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 0-2, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Tanner Scott comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. 0-1 the count, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Santander's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Abisail Garcia. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy. If he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Over to Villar. On to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. And he takes strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Santander is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Emilio Pagan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop toward the second baseman. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. To the plate now is the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, number 21 is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
The shortstop, Pedro Severino.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. Relay to first. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Severino into shallow center, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Yandy Diaz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch, and this is popped up near second base. Villar over to his right, 2 down. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Eric Sogard, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he'll make it the second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Count now a ball and a strike. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this is down, and that should do it. And they are moving on as they walk off a winner. Next stop, the ALCS.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the fifth and deciding game of the ALDS, the Tampa Bay Rays smacked 15 teams. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball.
MLB Network's. So striding forward now.
Leading off tonight for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Eric Sogard. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit. And the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
The batter, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Travis d'Arnaud will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 37, Travis d'Arnaud.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in Kevin Kiermaier as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. Trenton is there. One away. The relay. And he is in there. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Here's the first pitch.
The third baseman, Eric Sogard.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way. Out toward right field. On the move is Reddick. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. The 1-0. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. A throw to the plate. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. One run scores. Oh, and he misses it. So here.
The right fielder, Garcia.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 5 of the NLCS, the Chicago Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 7-5. They now have a 3-2 series lead going into Game 6. In Game 4 of the American League Championship Series, the Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, clinching the American League pennant. They will Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For Game 5 of the NLCS.
We are under the bright. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll
Leading
get us
off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben.
several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one.